Welcome to Shekinah Europe. I'm with Father Jose today, and we're going to explore whether it's acceptable, or if it's okay, for a Christian in today's culture to engage with the topic of movies like Harry Potter, whether that comes to consuming the movies, or even merchandise, whether you should stay completely away, or perhaps if it's okay to dabble with it a bit, or if it's okay just overall. But Father Jose, that's exactly what I'm going to put forward to you now. Is it okay for a Christian in today's culture to engage with Harry Potter?
This topic is very controversial. This topic is very important and widespread. And when I went to USA, the Harry Potter coming, then I saw how people were excited, the children excited, and what people are excited. First the books came, Harry Potter books, 1, 2, 3, 4, like. Then the movie came. So much excitement. People are so happy to do. And I was learning about, praying about. Then I found out this was the demon. Demonic force there. Then the parents were, "Oh, this is fun. Children are happy. Children make the children happy and fun. They are happy, enjoy." But that's the way the Satan comes. Make everything fun, very attractive. So much excited, so much fun. So that's the way Satan is very, like I told you before, Satan is very cunning, very clever. He knows how to attract the people. That way, when you're attracted, when they come, then he knows how to work with you, how to get you the hell. So that's a very dangerous to a soul. And I have a lot of experiences in my life. Many, 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 many. The children have the books, children have the Harry Potter, the movies in the home, and several cases, many cases, hundreds of cases. I'm in Florida, and many parents told me, "Father, my children have nightmare, and they're scared. Then there's some problem. What happened? We need to come and bless the home." Then somebody told me, "Father, some movement, nighttime, somebody walking or kicking or whatever happening. And we had a hard time, so come and bless our home." Then I studying and learning and everything, and there are not one, many, many cases like that. The children are studying, children have nightmares, and dreams and everything and happening. Then I studied and prayed, and I heard the root cause maybe this Harry Potter comes. After that, I thought, did you children have Harry Potter movie? Yeah, we have the books and movie, the CD we have. I said, that's the cause. So we need to take that out and destroy it. Then blessing will effect. If the Harry Potter things and any other kinds or any foreign gods, like a Buddha, the statue of Buddha or a Krishna, any foreign object, any foreign gods, or Harry Potter movie, Harry Potter books there, even if come and bless, nothing good, no effect, because of satanic influence there, satanic power is there. So we need to remove it. That's the only way to do it. So it happened one time, one lady told my children never sleeping, they are a problem after problem. So I told, "Do you have Harry Potter movie things?" "Yes, we have that." "Can you remove it?" "Yes." They agreed to remove it. Then they sent me a ticket. I went there, to there for bless the exorcism prayers. Exorcism prayers we need. And praying. Then I reached one child room. I found some problem. And I look at there's the hiding in a book, hiding Harry Potter, the DVD there. Then I told, I find that, please take it out. Then they took it out and they destroyed it. I said, destroy it. And then I continue my prayers and blessings, exorcism prayers and blessing. Then after the next day, that night, they could sleep well, no more problem. Because this is a satanic influence, satanic power came, and they could not sleep well. And they another place, they had no movement, there's no noise, there's no sound, nothing. Scary. So I find not one, many cases through this book, through this movie, Satan come to our life.
Does consuming the movie sort of numb people's spiritual senses to the severity of the occult? And does it make children especially more likely to engage in it, would you say?
Yeah. Children, they like children like fun. So this witchcraft, total witchcraft, so through the power of the witch, all this, this magics and things attractive to the work of the witch there, through the witch they do. So witchcraft is there involved, and Satan is involved. People know Satan, the bad figure, the ugly face of Satan. They don't know, but Satan, if they watching, Satan come to our life, our heart, through when you're watching the evil one, the evil films, these movies, through the eyes, through the way inside come to our life, or you're listening to the music, bad music, satanic music. They call MTV.
MTV.
They put it there, then satanic come to the heart, and they became bad. Their life going to be worse. They not study. They're not interested. Their life going to be miserable life. So these are the things we have to avoid, because Satan is, I told you, very cunning. He become very attractive. What fun? It's a funny thing. So much like a magical way. So many people in the world, have an opinion. The Harry Potter phenomenon is wonderful. No, it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, you get a lot of people saying that.
Some Christian thing is harmless. So no harm. Christian, they think that. And so I would like to share with you some research which reveals the effect of the Potter on some of our teens.
Oh wow, yes, interesting. Yeah.
A Christian organization called Barna Group has interviewed 4,370 teens in the US from age 13 to 18 on the Potter series, their involvement in other aspects of the occult. And their findings are alarming.
Wow.
Yeah. So they have discovered 84% or 4 out of every 5 teens polled have a personally read or watched the Potter in US. 77% of these are church-going teens. 77% church-going teens. Despite the widespread of exposure of Potter, only 4% have received any teachings or discussion about the subject in the church.
Wow.
Only few get the knowledge.
Yeah.
The right teaching is bad. The vast majority found it to be just a fun to read. It's a fun. And it's a good story. However, 1 out of every 8 teens, 12%, said Potter series increased their interest in witchcraft. So they were curious. The witchcraft, they want to practice how to be Potter like that. To some magic can do. So try to practice it.
Oh, they're like watching it and want to imitate it.
Yeah, imitate.
Oh.
So if this sample applied to the general population, it would translate to millions of teens. So teens were saying, I want to be like Potter. The Potter make all this witchcraft, doing everything, magic and everything, because Satan. To Satan, we get a lot of fun, a lot of interesting, happy, able to make happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another example is that, in USA, last weekend, there was a satanic worshippers conference in Massachusetts. Big statue of the Satan. I don't know, maybe tall like this, maybe 6 or 9 feet tall statue of Satan, and they all worshipping,
Yeah.
sacrificing the children to the Satan. So this all came from this kind of witchcraft, all the kind of things they doing that. And you know that in US, I know, because I live there since 86, the movie stars, the movie stars, in Hollywood. Hollywood.
Yeah, the actors.
And many sports stars, they are shining like a star. They're stars. They have special relationship with the Satan. They are Satan worshippers. When you worship Satan, he give everything to us. Material thing, not heaven, heaven. Material things we get it, then finally trap you and take you to the hell. For example, another thing, when Jesus was tempted by demon, 3 times, one is the stone in the bread.
Yeah.
Then he take him to the top of the temple and ask him to, jump down. Second and third, he was taken to the top of the mountain. I saw the mountain. I went to Holy Land and I saw the mountain, big but tall, big mountain. Then Satan showing around, okay, all this I give it to you. Bow down, worship me, worship me. You worship me, I give everything to you. But Jesus said, you shall not tempt your God. So he about temptation. So one example I said, if you worship him, adore him, all the material games. You can be a good star, a movie star or a star, any position. You are always there, the high position. That's the one many are Satan worshippers. And many are doing that because Satan gave everything material things. So that way he attracted the people. So this is the way these movies attract the children, try to witchcraft or board. Through that, he came into the heart of the people and controlled the person. Control and take it to the...
So it shows the significance of what you meditate on is what you become. And especially for children, a very easy influence. They imitate naturally, isn't it? So
imitation.
It's like if you get a child watching a film of Spider-Man, they'll start acting like Spider-Man. It's to start watching a film of Harry Potter. And I suppose it correlates with that, doesn't it? The nature of that. But yeah, I mean, anything else on the topic of Harry Potter that you want to add or finish on?
So I want to say one more thing.
One more thing, yeah.
So this is alarming. This is alarming because doing witchcraft or using the OG board can put the teen in direct contact with the evil spirit.
Ooh.
That's why it's a practice. I don't know here. I don't know in US. In Britain, I don't know. But in US, it's popular. OG board, and the teen using that, and they have contact with the evil spirit, and they practice it. So that's one of the worst thing. And according to Father Amorth, Gabriel Amorth is one of the chief. He died. He passed away. He was the chief exorcist of the Catholic Church. He was in the Vatican. I went to Vatican study exorcism deliverance. I studied that. He was my teacher, professor. I learned from him many things. I went to the Vatican for this. So according to Father Amorth, the chief exorcist, I told the Vatican exorcist, but he said, behind Harry Potter hide the signature of the king of darkness, the devil. That's from him. So he said, behind Harry Potter hides the signature of the king of darkness.
Wow.
The devil.
Wow.
True.
Yeah.
So in addition, the teens may not realize that these practices are gravely sinful. So they are direct. The Bible explains this very clearly in Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 10. It states, "Let there not be found among you anyone who immolates his son or daughter in the fire, nor a fortune teller, soothsayer, charmer, diviner, nor one who consult ghosts and spirit, or seek oracles from the dead. So this is in so we cannot go to communicate with the dead host. That's again the Bible says, Deuteronomy chapter 18 and verse 10. Anyone who does such things is an abomination to the Lord. Abomination to the Lord. Because of such abominations, the Lord your God is driving these nations out of your way. Since this cute little wizard is doing white witchcraft, he could be an abomination to the Lord in real life. The Potter books send a confusing message to the children. That's why we not loving the children. We should not reading the books or watching the TV. That way, the Satan come to the heart of the person and the family confusion. Like I told you before, many children have nightmares. They have problems. They're hearing things. They're kind of fearful atmosphere because Satan's influence. Holy Spirit not there. So there's no peace there. So many children are restless. So many families have problems because possession of these books and DVDs.
Absolutely. So I think all steer clear from Harry Potter, basically, because it just and it's interesting because there's a verse, isn't there? My people perish for lack of knowledge. Hosea 4:6, something like that.
They're ignorant.
Yeah. So it's like a lot of people do it unwittingly, don't they? They think it's harmless, but I think that's a good place to end there on that. But yeah, Father Jose, thanks for taking us through that. Thank you for explaining why we should steer clear from Harry Potter. I think it's really crucial that we not only know it, but adhere to it. And yeah, thank you for joining us on Shekinah Europe.